Have you ever wondered why some teams always seem to win? Or why certain players dominate the game? Is it all just a trend? Or is there something else going on? Something in the numbers? Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ben Kleiman, president of the Sports Analytics Club here at Trinity Prep. And here on this YouTube channel, we will be breaking down the world of sports through the trends and the lens of data, stats, and sports analytics. We're talking numbers, programming, and the kind of insights that help teams, players, and even journalists make smart decisions. Basically, we're here to show you what's behind the game. So what exactly is sports analytics? In its simplest term, it's data to understand, predict, and improve sports performance. It's all about asking the right questions, tracking down the right stats, and making sense of the right patterns. And it's not just for professionals. Sports analytics is everywhere, from fantasy football leagues to fan debates that you'll see at your lunch table, to coaches deciding who gets to start next Sunday. Beyond the numbers, I'm really passionate about sports analytics, but I also care a lot about journalism and media. I want to show with this club that it's not just about crunching numbers. I really want to be able to report and present information with this club, and teach the people who are the viewers of this club at Trinity Prep. You might be thinking, does this matter to me? Well, analytics isn't just about sports. It's about understanding the world in a logical, data-driven way. Basically, the skills we will cover aren't just useful to sports, though they are centralized around sports. They're useful everywhere. Now, to really understand sports analytics, you need to know a little bit of programming. Don't worry, you don't have to be a coding genius to get started. I'll be going over three major types of coding languages, such as R, Python, and SQL. R is great for statistical analysis and visualization, and that's what we're going to be using the most of. And its pros are that it makes complex calculations easy, and it also makes these beautiful charts. On the other hand, you can use Python, which we'll have a few videos on as well, and it's extremely versatile. You can use clean data, you can predict outcomes, and you can automate tasks, and it has a huge library of support. So you can do so many things on Python, and don't worry, I'm going to help you through this entire thing. Finally, SQL, it's the one that I'm least familiar with, likely you're least familiar with, but don't worry, I will help you through it, and I'll help you learn it the best way possible. And it's essential for handling large data sets efficiently. So if we're going to be using a lot of data sets over like multiple seasons, it really is best to use SQL. So don't worry, I'm going to have videos, probably 2 or 3 videos explaining each one of these, along with other videos such as like applications. We have a dodgeball tournament coming up in a few days. So we're going to be doing the bracketology for that. We're also going to be making formulas of our own. So that's going to be really fun. And learning these tools like opens doors. You can analyze your favorite player's performance, you can uncover hidden trends, or apply techniques in politics or business or anywhere that you want to go in your life. Analytics is a great skill to have, and just because we're applying it to sports does not mean that you can apply it elsewhere. Just the gateway to you understanding languages such as R and Python and SQL. And sports analytics isn't just theoretical. Here's what really shines. Teams and coaches are making smarter roster decisions, tracking injuries, and planning strategies completely based off of the sports analytics. Fans, like myself, obviously, there's a little helmet right there. The fans are dominating fantasy football leagues or predicting game outcomes because of these sports analytical strategies. Basically, sports analytics touches every corner of the sports world, and your little curiosity can turn into real insights. So, if you subscribe, what should you expect? Here's the plan. Weekly to we're going to be posting videos once or twice a month, hopefully weekly, but we'll see what we can do. We all have busy schedules, but we're going to be diving into programming for analytics. We've already talked about the 3 languages that we'll be covering with R, Python, and SQL. We're going to be breaking down advanced metrics and stats for baseball, basketball, football, potentially hockey if we have some hockey fans in the comments. We'll be having some occasional interviews with people who are really good at coding. they might hop onto the YouTube channel and they might help us, learn these languages to the best of our abilities. We're going to be using case studies. We're going to be using experiments, all to show how analytics works in practice and how you can use it in your everyday life. And of course, we're going to explore the fun side. We're going to see how numbers tell stories and uncover trends that you might have never noticed before. Also, I want this to be interactive. Comment your favorite sports teams, your favorite stats, your favorite players that you'd like me to analyze. We might feature them in an upcoming episode. So if you love sports, numbers, or you're just learning how the world works behind the scenes, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming. Fun fact, the first time I realized numbers could tell a story, I spent hours plotting my fantasy football team stats. I made data and spreadsheets. I even plugged it into R, and yes, it got me bragging rights for the whole season. Next week, we'll dive into one of the most exciting aspects of sports analytics, how to objectively evaluate using data-driven formulas. But until then, welcome to the channel. Let's learn, explore, and analyze the game together.